Okay, like I said, we're here at the Trickham Cemetery. This was established around 1870. And believe it or not, they have a mailbox at the cemetery. I've never quite seen that before, but I mean, there's always a first time for everything. This Trickham has definitely had some firsts for us, and this is just something we happened to stumble across. We didn't plan this. This was just kind of one of those spur of the moment things. And there's Mama Bear over there. And like I said, it's cold out here, so we're bundled up a little bit.
They're cool, but they're so faded that you can't really read them. You would have to do a sketching.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're super faded.
But they're from the 1800s.
They look like child's gravestones, though. And then
they're from the 1800s.
Look at this one. Charles Bailey, born
1799.
Yeah, to 1890. Wow. Look at that.
That's the oldest gravestone I've ever seen.
I think it is for me too. And it's got the cool wrought iron fence around it.
Wow.
But yeah, that's a resting in hope of a glorious resurrection. Pretty cool. It's got a footstone down here too. Little footstone. See it? Let me back out a little bit here. You'll have to forgive my camera skills. I'm getting used to it. I haven't done a ton of camera work yet, but we're working on it. Look at this. Look how old this gate is. Patented number 22, 1881. Look. Wow. This is 1851 to 1897. And look at this one. Let's see here. That's 1858 to 1941. Wow, she lived a long time. And this one's real old looking. Oh, it's a baby. Oh, rest in peace. Oh, 1 year old. Those ones always make me sad. Can't even tell what they say on all of them. You would definitely have to do some etchings on those to be able to see them. They've got some, of course, your tombstones. But I've got a lot of really cool old tombs. I mean, this is a very old cemetery. Like I said, we come in complete and total respect. We just admire the beauty of old graveyards. Most people just don't realize the beauty in them because they don't stop to look at it. And that's one thing that we thoroughly enjoy is the beauty. Like, look at that, 1855. Okay. It's one of Mama Bear's things. When we're out here, she likes to clean the stones to show our respect. Look, the father and daughter. Look at that. He was a Mason. 1825. Wow. I love the old wrought iron fences around some of them. You just don't see that type of stuff much anymore. 1881. And there's a couple over there that you just can't read. They're just too old. And when the gates are closed, I won't walk in because I feel like that's disrespectful. I wasn't invited in, so I'm not going to walk in. Wow. Look at that. Look at that one back there. Wow. You know, you see a lot of footstones out here. A lot of places you go, you just don't see the footstones anymore. Look at this old oak tree just growing out here. Isn't it beautiful? Wow. And like I said, I apologize for my shoddy camera work. I'm working on getting better at it. Look at that. Wow, another baby. 1 year old. Those ones break my heart. Look at this one. I'm kind of like squirrel. It was just somewhat. Look at these. These must be some more of the pioneer type graves. Because this looks a lot more familiar. It's like the ones that we've just seen over at the other cemetery that we just had, Pioneer Cemetery, we just happened to come across. Look at this. I mean, just the care people used to put into doing things. You know, it wasn't just about get it done. It was like they wanted it to be beautiful. Okay, I'll work my way back up there. Another really old one that has nothing, no name. Can't even see the name on it anymore. Look at the other, and then look. You can tell this is a kid's. Look how small it is. All right, Mama Bear's calling us this way, so let's see what's going on over here. There's just so many old graves to look at. 1892. 1899. And some of the names too, like that one said Virga. You don't see names like that anymore.
Dockery. This is no Dockery. I mean, their last name is C.
Oh.
Look at these old, how pretty those are.
Oh, wow. Lottie Dockery.
I cleaned some of these off, like the footstones or the like placement markers.
Uh-huh.
I cleaned those off for the, so you can see what it was.
So we could see, and I'm standing right amongst the seas. Just look at the age on there, man. Just, that's part of history. That's what most people don't understand. This is all part of history. You know, we have to honor our history. We have to honor our past. Those are the things we need to do. I just feel strongly about that. Look at this one.
says unknown.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I just got done cleaning that one. It says unknown.
Wow.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Here's another one. Oh, these all are.
These are all unknowns.
Yeah. That's sad.
Unknown. Unknown.
Here's one with unknown.
Another unknown.
I'll be sad to die and nobody know who you are.
Yeah, right. That is sad. Actually, there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like 7 unknowns out here.
Oops.
Now there's 6 unknowns out here because this one says C. But there's 6 unknown graves right in this little area right here. Wow, that's sad. To have a whole entire life and then be buried and nobody knows who you are. This one just says AR on it, and then the one next to it says C.
There's another AR right here. There's one there and one here.
There's a lot of just these little, like here's one over here, it's got an H, just says H.
I think that's a row.
Oh,
I think that's a row.
these are a lot. Oh, those might be row markers. You might be right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of children's graves out here. 1 year old, too.
Aw.
Most of them have lived to be 1 year.
See, this is H.
Yeah.
I think these are like rows.
Yeah, like row markers or section markers. And at any time y'all see anything weird in any of these videos too, let us know, because we are all about the paranormal too. So, Emily Ake.
There's another unknown.
Wow. That's 7 unknowns so far. I just look how ornate this corner post is. I mean, really. Look at that. You just don't see things like that anymore.
That's beautiful.
I mean, that's just incredible. And I mean, they're not hollow. That's a solid piece of metal in there.
I love like this piece, right?
Yeah, the
These
corner
pieces.
posts.
Yeah, those are pretty.
Yeah, I love the corner
These, look at the
posts.
flowers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at there's an anchor on there. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, wow.
It's got a rope and an anchor.
Look at that.
Huh.
That's pretty cool.
That's really neat.
Look, got a rope. Comes down. It's got an anchor. He must have been a sailor or something.
Maybe the Navy?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Doesn't say on the stone itself.
No. But I mean, that may be a symbol of the Navy, I would think.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And then,
Or maybe merchant
This is a
marines or
Mason,
something
maybe?
like that. I don't know.
that the Mason symbol?
Yeah, that's definitely a Mason's grave.
This is a Mason.
Yeah, you'll see lots of
Wow,
Mason graves out
1832,
here.
1884. Wow. Look at this. Did you go this grave? Are these graves? These look like the ones we just saw.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. Look, there's a whole area of them over here.
Wow.
Yeah, That's what I was saying a minute ago. They're probably like some more of the pioneer graves.
You know, we are walking with respect. So
Yes.
don't think we're trampling on people.
Yeah, we're trying to walk because it's kind of hard to tell where some of them are facing. So, but we're trying to show the utmost respect because we don't come out here to vandalize, destroy, disrespect.
No,
Well,
we're
look
out
at
here
this.
actually cleaning and
Look at this. I don't know if somebody did this or if just time did it, but it is definitely broken. It's been glued back together, you can tell, but
yeah,
there's a lot, like there's another one right there that's got the broken back on it.
yeah.
But you just never know with some of these people, man. Some people just come out and destroy things because, I don't know, I guess because they hate themselves. That's the only reason why I can think of it. A really, really cool one. Look at these ones. These ones are kind of hard to read, but it says 1854 to 1886. Our brother W.P. Barton. And this one.
1808.
I mean, just look at that. The detail. I know a lot of these are weathered, and I really hope you can see the detail on them. But you consider how old some of these are, and they still look this good. That shows you craftsmanship. Look. Well, you can tell. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but if you look close enough, you can tell that that name was written in there by hand. Look at the 1859. Look at the way the 5 is, if you can see that. You can tell that's all written by hand. That's not stamped. Just like this. Like you can really tell that on this 5. Look at that. That wasn't a stamp. Those are handwritten. Because look, that 5 and that 5 are totally different. Isn't that amazing? 1830. Wow. Some of these are so old.
Hey, babe, did you see these?
What's that?
How these are.
Oh, yeah, how they anchor them into the ground? Yeah. Look at this one. Little Walter,
Oh,
son of W.J. and E.L. Hunter, born December 13th, 1880, died February 2nd, 1884. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You can really see how a lot of these, how they anchored them into the ground. Look at that. I'm telling you, man, back in the day, craftsmanship meant something. People were proud. They took pride in their stuff. Nowadays, it's like, let's see how fast we can put it out, how much money we can make off of it. But that's another story. Look at this one. Look at this one. Wow. Look how old the rock is. That is so old you cannot read it. I can barely see where over on this side I can see a WH, a BO, and an 8, and a 1 and an 8. And that's about all I can see on there. Now these ones right here, for some reason, have always been my favorite, is the obelisks. I don't know what it is about them, but I just absolutely love them. I guess it's because it kind of gives me that ancient Egypt kind of feel. But yeah. Look at that. Look at that. And then there, You got people up to 1929. I haven't really seen any like super new type graves. Most of them out here, there's a few like back over here. You can tell that's kind of a fresh one, which I don't, don't necessarily want to film all the dirt and everything. This one, 87 years old. It didn't say when he was born, but it says he died in 1887. So that means he was born about 1800.
I don't know if it's a stone or just.
It's probably a
See, it looks like.
footstone.
I think it was just more.
Yeah, it was part
was
of the
probably-
edge of this one.
Wow.
This place it's not huge, but there's a lot of graves out here.
And older.
Yeah, and they're all like 90% of them, I would say, are from the 1800s. That's probably whenever this town was at its peak, was back in the 1800s. Like I said, most of them, a lot of them, I'd say, in the area we're in right now, which may be part of the older part of the graveyard. Not really sure. But they all seem to be really, really old. Let's see, here's one from 1851 to 1922. 1857 to 1943. So see, there's a vast differences in dates. Oh yeah, we seen one of these at another graveyard that we were at one day, or cemetery, however you prefer to call it. We kind of prefer the graveyards, but some people think the graveyard word's a little more disrespectful. Well, nothing we do is out of disrespect. Everything we do is 110% with respect. This one is too. Look, this from April to May of 1914.
This was February 15th, 1904 to July 19th, 1905.
I have seen a lot of one-year-old graves.
And this is the shells is supposed to help protect them.
Yeah.
That's a protection thing. That's why they cover their grave in shells. It's a protection.
So cool. You don't see a whole lot of these. We've seen a few other ones in places we've been to before, but
Different looking woodwind.
oh yeah,
They
that
don't
is.
look like those. What's it called?
Yeah, I can't think of the name of them either.
Liberty of something. Brothers of Liberty.
No, Brothers of. What was it? I can't remember. We seen one just yesterday.
1851, 1907.
No, oh, this one is one of those, I think.
Woodsman.
Yeah,
Woodsman of the World
Woodsman of the World. Yeah,
Memorial.
yeah,
That was a type of insurance back in the day.
yeah. We see a lot. We actually see really a lot of these in places we go. We see a hook. Wow. It was a private in the 121st Infantry, 31st Division. Yeah, see, here's another one of those. Anytime you usually see a headstone like this,
Like a tree.
it looks like the trees, that this is what they usually are.
Woodsman of the.
Yeah, Woodsman of the World Memorial. But that's what usually most of those are, is from the Woodsmans of the Memorial. 1897. Oh, that's a cool one.
Yeah.
1959. Oh, wow, look at this one. Born the same year my grandmother was. 1919, yep, in December.
We will meet again.
Wow.
Betsy, Jay Horse.
This is a really, really cool little graveyard.
Graveyard.
Yeah.
Cemetery.
Cemetery. Like I said, oh, this guy was a Texas Ranger.
That's awesome.
Look.
Wow. Yep.
Let's focus here. Yep. Texas Ranger.
We gotta get see the
That is cool.
go the headstone.
Yeah, let's go around to the other side and check out the headstone on it. See who it was.
Matthews. It says former Texas Ranger Association.
Yep.
William Matthews.
Look at that. Ain't that pretty cool? Look at this one. This is a cool little obelisk. 1893 to, I think, 1943. I think that's what that one says. Oh. This gentleman right here was in World War II. Thank you, sir, for your service. We definitely support our military. And anybody that sacrificed their life for us. Look, this guy was a Texas State Trooper. Yeah, Levi Thomas Roberts, Texas State Trooper, or TRP. I'm thinking that means Trooper. Private 2, Frontier District, Confederate States Army. 1883 to 1926. This guy was in the Confederate Army. Wow, that is cool. That is super cool. I like the little benches that people have like that. That's the first time I've come across a Confederate soldier's grave.
1888. I tried the 1932. I tried to clean it, but you can't really still read it. But.
Yeah, that's the first time I've come across the Confederate soldier's grave.
That's neat.
Yeah. This is definitely an amazing little cemetery.
World War II, Korea.
Another soldier. Again, thank you, sir, for your service. I know you're no longer with us, but we still thank you. And then you'll see, we've seen quite a few of these, like right over here by this tree is part of a broken old headstone. Nothing left. What does say? Oh, no, that's just the way but it doesn't have anything left on it.
That's sad.
I'm gonna walk over here. I see one that looks like a newer stone,
Mhm.
but it looks pretty cool. And you can see there's all kinds of little vermin running around out here too, digging holes. And lots of deer pellets.
Yep.
And for those of y'all that might not be quite too educated in country, deer turds. Oh, look, it's a horny toad.
Oh, well, TCU.
That's cool.
I mean, I'm assuming it looks like horny toad. I don't know.
Oh, look at this one with the stack of logs over here.
Oh, wow.
Another Air Force veteran. Seen a lot of Air Force veterans, or a lot of military veterans buried out here. Let's see. This gentleman was also military, World War II. Oh my goodness gracious. Calvary, World War One.
Wow.
Amazing.
Horseshoer.
Yeah.
11th Cavalry. Wow.
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 That is just so neat. Oh, see, this is the one that I seen over here. I like the cherubs, the angels. And then I wanted to go look at this one when we were right here. This is another woodsman, but I've never seen one quite like this.
No, I haven't either. Usually they're just like the little tree.
Yeah,
Tree
this
stuff.
one's a lot different than the ones that we usually see. Huh. That's pretty cool. Seen some really, really super cool things in this graveyard. This here cemetery. What was that one we seen the other day? What was the name of it? Something of Peace or something like that you said you liked?
Garden of Memories.
Garden of Memories. Yes, I kind of like that. I like that Garden of Memories. I think we'll start using that more. We're fixing to have to cut this short because it's getting pretty cold out here, and I'm not really feeling my fingers too much anymore. But it's hard to another broken one.
That's so sad.
Yeah. Wow, look how old these ones are. Those are carved out of
This is
sandstone.
right. I can see right going down sideways.
These are carved out of sandstone. So these were handmade
Whenever they were made.
stones. They're not manufactured or cut with a saw or nothing. No, I'm almost 100% positive that these stones right here were cut by hand. You know, a lot of times in small towns and back in the day and stuff like that, people couldn't always afford things, so sometimes they had to make them themselves.
This has got like what Reverend White here, then Z.L. Wright. Excuse me, another one, R.L. Wright. Our son and bro.
Wow.
And then infant born December 1, 1890, passed away December 1, 1890.
Oh,
Infant born, oh man, March 3rd, 1892, died March 4th. That is so sad. Bless their hearts.
oh my goodness.
I'm
Those
so
poor
sorry.
people. Those poor
I'm
people.
sorry you lost
Can you
your
imagine
babies.
going through that?
No. That's so sad. I'm so sorry.
Look,
I know.
infants.
I know.
This is something I've never seen before either.
Yeah, that's.
Infants is what I'm thinking that would mean.
Yes. Well, they lost 2 babies. Bless their heart.
That's the thing about some places like this. It pulls at your heartstrings because we can imagine ourselves in that position, having to deal with that, having to go through that. That's a pretty one. That wind's picking up. So if it gets kind of windy sounding, I apologize because the wind's starting to blow pretty good here at us. Well, my friends, I think we're pretty much done for this journey.